Hi, everybody. Peter Vogt, the introvert advocate here on a lovely January day in northern Minnesota. And today's video is about networking. Not computer networking, like networking, hooking your computers together in a network, but the kind of networking that usually makes you want to throw up in your mouth as an introvert, which is, of course, career related networking or job search related networking, that kind of networking. The networking you may not be able to stand if you're like many or if not most introverts. Here's what I want to tell you today, and this is coming at it from a lot of personal experience on my part and a lot of career counseling on my part and just a lot of looking into this issue. First of all, there's a really good reason that when you hear the word networking, you start to almost shut down emotionally and physically. Like you really do want to throw up. Barf. It sounds awful, doesn't it? I hate the word networking. Networking. You know why? Because my a colleague of mine, God, this is 30 years ago now. He had the perfect phrase for this sort of stereotypical idea of networking that I know you're thinking of right now. And he called it Smarmy Gladhanding. I just love that name. Yeah, he's out there. He's a Smarmy Gladhander, is what this guy would call these schmoozer types. And you know what I'm talking about when you go to a networking meeting, let's say, or if you think about what your picture of it is, what you think of is somebody coming up to you and saying, "Oh, hey, hello, nice to meet you." They slap you on the back and then they're looking right over your shoulder already for the next person to have a hollow fucking conversation with. And it just makes you want to gag, and you don't want to engage in that. You don't want to be any part of that. You don't want to be a smarmy gladhander. God, that just makes total sense. So, first of all, when you think of networking, and if you think of it in those terms and you don't want to do it, my God, you're normal. Let me just point that out to you. You're that makes total sense for you not to want to do that. So, what's the alternative? Just rethink what networking is and can be, and allow yourself to do your quote unquote networking in a natural, introverted sort of way. Think about how you like to actually have conversations. You like to have conversations generally one on one, probably, instead of in a big group of people. You like to talk probably about something substantive and not the weather or, the ball game or any of the small talk sort of stuff that you would normally get into in a group situation where you don't know a lot of people or anybody. So, and you may actually like to talk to people even with your fingers instead of your mouth. You might like to write to people, email back and forth, text back and forth, whatever it might be. The focus is always on the one-on-one and on the depth for you, and that makes total sense. So when you're networking, if you want or need to network for some purpose, a career related purpose, let's say, maybe you're on a job hunt, my fellow introvert, just do it your own way. You don't have to do it the smarmy glad handing way. In fact, if you try to do it, one of two things will happen. A, you'll bomb and flame out and feel miserable about the whole experience and about yourself, but actually far more likely is B, you just won't do it. It's so unappealing that you'll suddenly all the toilets in your house will look very dirty and you need to clean them. I mean, you'll put it off. And again, makes total sense. Why would you want to engage in that? So do your networking your own way. You can set up one-on-ones with people. Just yesterday, I set up what is going to be coming up in a few days for me. I met somebody in a breakout room in a webinar the other day, and she needs some help making videos like this one. So she reached out to me, and she and I are going to chat this coming Monday about making videos like this one. We're networking. That's networking. And all we're going to do is be on Zoom together, one on one, and she'll ask some questions, and I might tap into her brain power a little bit for some stuff that I'm working on. And, you know, something may come of it, something may not, who knows? But it's comfortable. It's in your wheelhouse when you do it that way as an introvert. And so you don't have to be a smarmy gladhander. And you know what? Actually, on behalf of the world, as you know, has plenty of smarmy gladhanders already. We've got enough smarmy gladhanders. So how about some genuine people who talk to each other? That would be a better way for you to network anyway. So go ahead and do that. So I hope that gives you some food for thought for today, gives you a little bit of inspiration and a little bit of comfort in this whole idea of networking. Thanks as always for watching this video and all the other ones I produce. If you happen to find it helpful and you like it and you're willing to do this, it would be extremely helpful to me in helping me get the word out about what I'm doing. If you would just pick a person in your life to share this with, either privately or on social media, I would really appreciate that. In the meantime, if you'd like to learn more about what I do with introverts and introversion, as always, you can come visit me on my website at introvertinsights.com. I hope you're having a great day. We're getting ready for, believe it or not, I'm dressed for cold, but we're preparing for warmth, relatively speaking, here in Minnesota today. So I hope you're having a good day, and we'll see you next time. Thanks a lot. Bye.